Well, hey everybody, it is your favorite person in the whole wide world, Mr. El Topo, Mr. The Topo. Tonight's video, in case you haven't heard the news, Micheal Jackson is dead. The king of pop is dead. And I just thought it was funny. I was actually in a comic book store, big surprise of all places, and I heard about it because one of the guys that works there, his mom texted him that Micheal Jackson died, and my cell phone was in the car as I was in the store. And when I got in the car, I had, I think it was 3 voicemails and 16 text messages, all explaining about how Micheal Jackson had just died and did I hear about it, or trying to inform me that what just happened. You would have thought a real person had died, not Micheal Jackson. I think it's hilarious that we as a culture get so worked up. Celebrities aren't real people. Who cares if Micheal Jackson died? Most people, I mean, Micheal Jackson was a weirdo freak, and you know, I know he never got found guilty of touching kids, but I mean, come on, where there's smoke, there's fire, and when there's torn up teddy bears and Jesus juice, there's probably little kids getting touched. Now, is it unfair to say that after he's dead? I don't know, maybe. But really, I can't wait to hear. I mean, this is pretty fresh news again. I think he died, or at least the news got out that he died right around 6 o'clock. So the biggest problem with this is, up until this point, Micheal Jackson was pretty irrelevant. The only thing you'd heard about Micheal Jackson in the last couple of years is, like, you know, him dangling his kid off the balcony, or his white kid, and you know, him living in exile from all these people that were trying to get money from him. I think he was living in, like, Bolivia or some whacked out loser country. And but now that he's dead, starting probably tonight and into God only knows years from now, he will be remembered as the greatest performer and singer and person and human. He'll be near God levels of brilliance. He will be known as the second coming of Christ after he dies. People will come out and, like, whenever there's like a Hollywood special this year, like I'm sure the Oscars or the Grammys or whatever, it'll be like retrospective after retrospective after retrospective of what a great guy he was, and, you know, all this crap, people just fawning over, you know, how wonderful this fucking weirdo freak was. Now, my point is that that's pretty fucking ridiculous. Now, I could be wrong. I hope I'm actually wrong. I hope that, you know, it comes out on the news that he died. It's sad that he died. But, and they'll, you know, you remember Thriller. Of course, Thriller was a great album. And they kind of just go, okay, sorry about that. But no, it's going to go on for fucking years about he was the quintessential, you know, musician of our time, and everything bad that happened to him will be glossed over. And his near pedophilic ways, I think I made up on the word there, pedophilic, will be called eccentric. That's what they'll do. They'll call it eccentric. But yeah, I don't know. It's probably really mean that I jump on Micheal Jackson now that he's dead. But I mean, I jumped on him when he was alive, and that's the point. Everybody did. The paparazzi pretty much was just waiting for the guy to either kill a kid, get found fucking a kid, or to kill himself, and that'd be the greatest story. But now he dies of like a heart attack, and that's not really that sexy or exciting. So now he'll die this great and wonderful person. And you really should just stick to your guns and treat a person the way you did the entire time they were alive. But anyway, Micheal Jackson, Thriller was great. Good job with that. Touching kids is never great, unless the kid's really hot. And I don't know, I said it earlier today that just be careful. Micheal Jackson was such a weird cat. You know, I think that actually he would be the first person that could come back as a zombie. I actually think the Thriller video, you know, as great a video as it was, I actually think it's a cautionary tale. I think in 3 to 4 years, he's going to be in that red leather jacket going like this, and he's going to be storming our Capitol, and then the zombie apocalypse will be upon us. So, here's to the homie that isn't with us, Mr. Jackson, and you all have a good night.